Hey, people. So I have a heavy word today from the Lord. First, I'm going to say, I pray that God give you all ears to hear. Um, I'm going to say that first. So, where do I start? I should have got that ready. So last night I was sitting with the Lord, and he led me to Ezekiel 21. And as I'm reading Ezekiel 21, let me get to it. Ezekiel 21. So Ezekiel 21 it's not a lot, but it's quite a bit. One section talk about the parable of the sword, a sword sharpened, and the sword of God's judgment. So, did I write it? Hold on. And as I'm reading it, I think I got to the section where it said, uh, I think I got to the section where it started talking about the sword of God's judgment. Okay. When I got to Ezekiel 21:23, P Diddy came to my spirit. And I'm like, what is it about him? I said, is this for him? And God told me to keep reading. So as I'm reading, God was telling me what to, highlight, what to mark for him. Okay. So, I said, what are you saying, God, about P Diddy? Because he said P Diddy, Sean Combs, they call him Puff Daddy, P Diddy, however you know him. Wait a minute, where am I at? Okay. He said P Diddy, and that's just how the Lord said it. He said P Diddy. I said, what about P Diddy, Lord? Because the Lord did give me a dream about him, and he also gave me a dream last night, but it wasn't him. But when I woke up from the dream, I knew that's who the Lord was. How can I say it? It wasn't him, but he was showing me, like when P Diddy was running from the police. He didn't have on no clothes. Okay, and the guy that I seen running up a street, it looked like someone threw him a blanket to wrap around. I don't know if he fell with this blanket, but the blanket was very dirty. So when I woke up, I knew that's who the Lord was like describing him at. You know what? I can't think of the word to say for it. But this who he was showing me. He's gonna basically strip P Diddy naked. Okay. And he also had been sending me to that word in Isaiah 20. It talks about nakedness, right? Um, so last night when I was sitting with the Lord, when he said P Diddy, I said, what about P Diddy? He said P Diddy will die, and this will be from my hand. Okay, so I'm gonna stop right there. So a few months ago, God gave me a dream about P Diddy. It's like I was walking, it's like he was standing at this water with some guys, with some men. And I'm going down this hill um towards the water, towards them. And as I got closer, I noticed two of the men had walked back to the water. They must have had a boat or something because they went back to the water. So they had to have a boat, but I didn't see the boat. But the boat was like over behind like a brick wall, but I knew it was a boat there. So as I'm still walking towards him, as I got closer, the other person walked away from him. And then I woke up from the dream. Okay? And the Lord said, I will cause the deal to go wrong, and he will die from it. Then I heard the Lord say, Mexicans. In 2023, like the beginning of 2023, I had to go through so many books to pull a dream up. But in 2023, God gave me a dream about some Mexican men. It's like in the dream, a deal had went bad. And in this dream, they had messed with the wrong people. These Mexican people were killing people. Whoever the deal went bad with, it's like these Mexican men just start killing up people, running them over, riding up on them, shooting them in cars, and cars slamming into trees. And it was a deal went bad in this dream with some Mexican men. So that wasn't the only dream God had gave me about Mexican men. Like, Mexicans are into laundry, like laundering. You know what I'm saying? Like laundering money, laundering drugs. And I heard him say Mexicans. And when I heard him say Mexicans, that's when he brought that dream back to me about the deal going wrong. A deal went wrong, okay, with the Mexicans. And God said, I will cause the deal to go wrong, and he will die from it. Okay. So when he said Mexicans, I wrote that down. Then I heard the Lord say, they will be the ones to take him out. Yeah. They will be the ones to take him out. So first I'm going to read John 3:23. Hold on. I'll be back.